Okay, so now I'm going over this bad boy, voice changer sound effect device. And let's see, here's the details on it. It's a M10. Let's see where I bought it from. I'm going to bring up that little photo. From Gowenic, Gowenic store, and I think I paid probably $26 for it, and now it's got a sale on it right now, but it's just seasonal. So it was Amazon Prime. Anyway, let's see the unbox. So it actually came pre-wired all in the box, so that's pretty handy. And it's got its own microphone, like a lanyard. Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, it can clip onto your collar, but I don't think the reception's quite as good down there. If I turn it up loud enough, but I don't want to deal with interference. Anyway, so it's got a manual for it. Well, a micro manual instruction thing. It's got like a one-pager. It's got pretty good layouts for what you can connect. You can connect it to a computer, a game system, a phone, whatever. And it also has Bluetooth, so that's a plus. One downside is that it doesn't have indicators for most of the options on there. It will give an audio response, but the audio response is in Chinese. So everything written on here is in English, but your audio feedback is in Chinese, so that kind of sucks. But what it always starts out on is when you turn it on, it turns to KTV by default, which is high echo. I've got it on voice now, so you can kind of understand me. But you can see, or you can hear that even on voice, it's got some reverb to it, and I can't get rid of it. You can't modify the reverb on this. So anyway, I'll just demonstrate the powering. It resets all the options, so that's not good. So you see it did not come back to voice, it started in KTV. Also, I lost sync with my Bluetooth. My phone will not auto reconnect to this. I think it has with other ones. Not with this one. But you can modify the... It seems like I can strip out the echo from KTV, but not from voice. But, so... You can kind of hear that there's still a little bit of reverb going on, and the further away from your mouth it gets, the further away from the mouth it gets, the more the reverb is obvious, that it just kind of sticks around. But anyway, I can crank this up. Okay, KTV. All right, that's okay there, and I'm going to jump over to rap, and it's going to keep the same echo setting. All right, so it maybe sounds a little more echoey. I'm gonna jump down to pure before I turn down the echo. I don't think you can hear, but I'm gonna turn down the mic and I'm gonna turn up. There's two options. There's mic and then basically for what it calls headphones, which is your speaker out. I want you to hear the Chinese response here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Test 1, 2. Okay. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
不同音、萝莉音、御姐、魔音模式、大叔、人音模式、背歌模式、喊麦模式。
Okay, now I'm back to rap. So, if you heard, it's even got some reverb and some distortion on the Chinese response, so it seems to be attached to everything. Okay, let's see. So this is pure. Now let's turn it down. Turn down the echo, and let's hear these again. There's also gramophone, which is very distinctly different. I don't know why it does that. feedback at the beginning, but gramophone, an old style gramophone.
不同音，罗律原音模式，
Okay, so now I'm back on original voice,
背歌模式，
KTV. Okay, why is it? It's messing with the volume.
喊麦模式，
And that feedback is like temporary. It's built in. Anyway.
录音棚模式，
It's like it's almost turning everything back up briefly and then putting it back to the settings I have. So now I'm on pure.
留声机模式，
Back to gramophone. Okay, maybe this is a Mando kind of style. Or a trooper. These are not the droids you're looking for. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next one, and it's called Baby.
不同音，
Okay, now I'm a baby. Okay, so I'm gonna see if Mixer does any changes to my baby talk. Test Mixer. Mixer, are you doing anything? No. It doesn't give you any visual representation, so that sucks. On any of these, when you mess with the mixer, it doesn't show you any response visually.
萝莉音，
Lolita, you could barely understand. It sounded like it said Lolili. It's distorted. Anyway, so now I'm Lolita, and it doesn't seem like there's any other settings. So now to sister.
御姐，
Sister. I'm a sister? Okay, I guess it kind of makes it sound like a slightly electronic female version of me.
魔咪模式， 大叔，
Uncle. Yeah, so this is Uncle. I'm not sure of a good use case for this, unless if you've got a higher pitch voice, these settings may be better for you. Uncle or deep, for a deep voice, no good. Let's see, let's verify. No, Mixer does not do anything.
原音模式，
Okay, now I'm back to regular voice. Let's see. And my phone, of course, did not sync up. So let's just jump down to, well, there's DJ option. Just DJ. I'm not sure why they've got DJ down here and not up in this mix with everything else. But they do. Let's test the reverb. Okay. This is max reverb. Going all the way down to the bottom. Okay, now DJ just kind of sounds like another voice input. There's something on here called put in, and I couldn't get it to work. I think it's supposed to cut out your audio for your music or adjust it when you're doing it the music in. Maybe it only works if manually plugged in, but when on the Bluetooth, it won't affect it at all. It's got a dodge and eliminator for your Bluetooth stuff, but let me just hit on the male-female stuff. So they've got a nice little array down here where you can toggle through those. So you can just
Start at the lowest end of male to female. This sounds, I don't know, sounds like someone that's sick rather than a female. Let me just keep going up. Okay, how about now? And now? How about now? Okay, do I sound realistic? Do I sound realistic? I don't know. It's a little twangy. Oops. Okay, so now I'm a little higher pitched, and now I've maxed out this version. It doesn't sound bad, but it does have a slight distortion. It seems like I'm hearing a slight distortion. Are you hearing a distortion?
I'm hearing a slight distortion. Okay, I just turn my volume up. Hello, test 1, 2. Okay, so if you just push the middle one, it just throws you in the middle of those options. Okay, now I'm going to jump over to female to male.
I'm gonna start at the low end, so it's just a little deeper than my current voice. I'll jump to the middle, and it's even deeper. It's starting to get a little too deep. It's popping. Chill out. Okay, here we go. That's it. That's the deepest end. And of course, if I didn't
原音模式，
If I didn't mention it, there are volume controls for both the mic and the audio out, and you've got to tweak between those to adjust for interference and whether you want to hear like the Chinese speak louder versus, because if you crank your mic all the way up and the headphones down, then you'll hear the responses softer. But if you crank up the headphones and put your mic down, then you'll hear the device speech louder, and I think you get the point. Anyway, so this thing, if I didn't mention it already, it does not have a memory when you turn it off. You turn it off, it's not coming back to where you are. It resets all the settings, and it always starts on KTV with everything loud and echoey. But as long as it stays on, you can go down here, and then you can pop back up here, and then it will remember where you left off up here. Okay, so that kind of hits those things. Now let's not drop the speaker. Okay, now I've got to resync my phone with it. Okay. Now it's connected, so I'll just play a song.
I don't practice Santeria.
Okay, so now I've turned on Dodge. What that does is it turns down the music whenever I'm talking, and then when I stop talking, it'll pop the music back up. But there's no visual indicator that Dodge is even on. It's picking up background noise and dodging that, so that's unfortunate. But it might even be hearing itself, so it's dodging unnecessarily. Didn't notice that the first time I tried this, but anyway, I'm going to turn that off. Actually, I'm going to turn it back on because there's something called Eliminator, which is a voice eliminator. So we're going to cut out the lyrics.
打开消原音，关闭闪避。
It does an okay job. So it cuts out the lyrics and maybe part of the musical accompaniment distorted a little bit, but you can kind of hear the guy at a lower range, but it's all right. So if you wanted to do karaoke over top of music, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna just. So this put in option, I'll give it one last try. From my understanding, according to the manual, it calls it something completely different in the manual because I think it's just translation issues. Anyway, I think it says that it's supposed to basically adjust the music volume or something. Anyway, but here we go.
内放开，内放关，内放开。
No, it's not doing anything. So I don't know what that put in button does, but the directions do not help you for that. Let me turn this off. I would use the put in button to do that, but it doesn't work. So the in the manual it specifies Oh yeah, adjust the electronic mixer voice, whatever, which is on a lot of the other ones, where you can go with A flat or A sharp or whatever, A major, whatever, B major, blah blah blah, and adjust your volume pitch. It says that in the manual, and it says push the electronic voice button. There's no electronic voice button on here. There's no buttons left. I've been through them all, except for the bottom trash buttons, which I'll get to in a second. So it thinks that it has that. They must have forgot to put the button on here for it. Whatever. So yeah, don't buy this if you think it's got that. It doesn't. If it does, it must have like a hidden secret compartment where it's hidden inside there. But whatever. So now let's look at just the kind of junky little sound effects at the bottom. The first one. Let's try that again. It's not loud at all. Oh, but Dodge is on.
关
Let me
闭
try
小
this.
臂，
Let's try this again. It's just like a little music clip, and it's not loud at all. A brief applause. A laugh, and I've got the volume maxed on this, and it's not that audible. This is another kiss, mama, and then a kid kissing, and then it's got another kiss on here too, but it's got the slap, the really crappy kiss. In case you want to machine gun somebody, it's got machine gunning. That's the first time I've encountered that on one of these. And then another pointless music track. And that's it. So, if it helped you out, if the video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. Take care. And it's added, damn it. It's added echo. Or no, this voice is not my voice.
对歌模式，
I'm gonna go. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Simmer. Okay. So, yeah, this does have benefits. It can be a little annoying, I'm sure, if you've found the need that you've got. Then it might be able to fulfill something, and then you just set it and forget it. Well, until you turn it back on, and then you have to reset it all over again. But if it helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. Take care. I'm out.